Alrighty, so the next day we are just barely, I haven't really even started it. All I have done is ordered an air filter. I'll show you why. Look at just all the gunk. That thing, I doubt it's original, but also could believe it if it was. Got the tires unloaded. All I've done is, like I said, ordered air filter and an oil change kit. I'm going to start with the vacuuming. Cool. So we are, at least for the moment, done with the engine bay detail. I'm going to start working on the rest of the car, getting the rest of it cleaned up, repaired here and there. I'll show you something I found that needs repaired. And just kind of go from there. I did vacuum out the interior too. As well as change the air filter and do an oil and filter change on the engine too. So let me show you. Engine bay looks fabulous. You get a little bit, there we go, maybe that'll be higher definition. Of course my lens could also just be filthy, but anyway, I'll go back to that. So yeah, a significant difference, including, let me get it up here. I cleaned under the engine cover as well quite a bit. And again, you know, I don't know if you can, let me grab the light and show you a little bit better. So you can see there's a little bit of dirt still left here and there. That dirt was not there. So I don't know if maybe there was some dirt under this engine cover. When I put it back on, it might have dropped it. So that's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but not a big deal. But yeah, that looks infinitely better, and it was all done with these three simple tools. Some nice sudsy Dawn dish soap water, toothbrush, whoops, regular brush, and one sticky microfiber towel. So obviously that's not the one I use because it's clean and fresh, because I'm going to start on the interior with the same plan of, why in the heck does this keep locking? Sorry, I just wanted to see if it auto locked. Anyway, yeah, so the interior's been vacuumed, but you know, the door panel, everything still needs to be done. You can see, maybe you can see, maybe you don't. Yeah, for some reason you can't see that. Oh, there we go, that angle. You can see there's some soda spilt on that speaker cover. And let me show you at least one repair so far that I know I'm going to be doing. Is this guy up in here, this seat belt. It doesn't return all that smoothly. As you can see, I kind of popped this panel out a little bit to get a better look. It's actually right behind here. So I've got to fix that. You know, I don't want kids or something sitting in the back seat and not having a functioning seatbelt, or at least one that it half functions, but that's not quite good enough for a seatbelt. So anyway, I'm probably going to have to take this whole panel, and it continues into the front of the seat as well. I don't know if I'll have to remove the seat, hopefully not, but I do need to remove this entire panel. That will then give me access to this panel, which will then give me access to that seatbelt mechanism. It's going to be a bit of a job, but that's kind of important. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at now. Did an oil change, cleaned out the engine bay, vacuumed out the car, and we're moving on to other cleaning duties. Alrighty, we went ahead and called it a night last night, just for reasons, but once again, late start for the day. I've already been working on it a little bit. Show you where we're at. We've pulled the back seat out of it, and I was heavily rewarded with like $2 and something and change, and a little chain that might be silver. Don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'll show you the, so this is what it looks like right now. I need to get a solution to my lighting in here for sure. We're going to be picking up some more lights. I'm going to have to, see, most of these have like a little clip that pops up out of, you know, some kind of hole like this, or a thing that like slips in like a hook that you put it in and then lay the seat down and it hooks in. Anyway, I'm going to need to use some heavy duty glue and get that back in place. That'll, I think, glue together nicely. Yeah, so basically I'll show you. Little things have a thingy in there and you push the button. See? So you have to squeeze your finger under the seat, push that button. Here's the seat right here. So you can see plenty of cleaning that needs to be done to this disgusting thing, which we are going to be doing today. So basically the plan is to, one, finish detailing all of the interior panels and stuff like that. I'm probably going to clean the headliner as well. Let me show you. It needs a wee bit. Yeah, you can kind of see, look at that. Kind of gnarly, so I'm going to see about potentially cleaning the headliner. Anyway, one, clean interior plastics, finish cleaning interior plastics and headliner and such. Two, going to bust out the water extractor, clean that seat, and clean the rest of the interior fabrics and carpet stains here and there. Three, fix that seat belt issue, which I think I mentioned to you, but just in case, if not, you can see I've got these panels pulled out a little bit so that I can see back behind here. I'm going to have to take this whole panel out, which again is the reason I removed this back, part of the reason I removed this back seat, the other one being it'll be easier to clean this way. Undo the seatbelt bolt here, take this whole panel, this is all one piece. It goes down into here, all the way down into here, all the way right here. That is going to have to come this way, which I'm going to be able to do when I undo the places it's attached down there and then lay this seat down. So anyway, this is catching and not wanting to fully retract, so I'm going to have to repair or replace that. So anyway, detail, shampoo the carpets and fabrics and stuff, fix the seat belt, put the seat back in. Those are the 4 things I want to get done today. Cool. So we are done with the interior detail as well as the headliner. The headliner is about as good as it's going to get, I think. I might go at it again. Here, I'll turn my heater lights on. These things are like having a stovetop next to you. They are so hot. I'll show you. So you can kind of see the headliner. There's still some spots here and there. You can see those. It looks a lot better than it did, but I don't know. I don't know if there's any more I'm going to be able to get out of there. But anyway, you see the back of the seats there. And then, as soon as I get this other one off, there we go. A little difficult one-handed. So I'm going to start on the fabrics, start shampooing this seat, and getting the interior stuff scrubbed and cleaned up. And then following that, we're going to be doing the seatbelt mechanism. Wife is calling me home, so I gotta get. I'm even leaving most of my crap just where it sits. Everything's unplugged though. Unfortunately, I did not get as far as I'd like to be. I did make sure to get what I hope is all of the shampooing and water extracting done so that it can sit with all the windows down and dry out overnight. And hopefully all that looks good and it doesn't dry like those stinking floor mats did. Back seat is looking great. As far as I can tell, it's a little splotchy because there's like some wet areas and some dry areas. I had it sitting in the sun for a little bit. Like I said, I gotta get going again. Really, hopefully all this dries the way it should. That is black as night. I cleaned underneath here as well, underneath the back seat. Let me try a different flashlight setting here. There we go. Yeah, pretty much every single fabric that's drying already. Again, hopefully there's no like line that dries into there. Every single carpet and fabric pretty much has been done. And I gotta say, man, I shut that off. I think these people did like the Mentos Diet Coke challenge inside of this car, and this car is a testament to black like fabric and seat material and carpet and stuff like that, because it really hid this well. I had no idea just how freaking much cola was in everything. Everything. I am pulling up a dark amber, like molasses type color, a cola type color. I'm pulling it up in every seat, every single seat, every seat panel, every carpet area, every single spot has spilled soda. Urgh! Again, good thing this is a dark colored car. I got a ton of it out. Hopefully my sink isn't stinking stained after this, after all the black, essentially, that I'm pulling out of it because of the soda. Yeah, so it's clean. I might have to touch up some panels just from doing the shampooing. You know, I might have splashed stuff here and there. Tried to clean it up, but might have to touch up some panels. Might have to hit another spot here and there with to do stain removal. But that stage is done. It can dry tomorrow. And next video, I'm going to be tackling the seatbelt mechanism thing and a couple of things. I got to get that Mercedes done too. I got all the parts. I'll show you real quick. Parts and fluid, I should say. So everything is right there waiting to go into this car. And I hope to God I can get myself the time to get this thing done. So, so I may not have been here as long as I would have liked to be. Probably only like 4 or 5 hours. But at least it feels like I got a lot done. It was non-stop 4 or 5 hours pretty much. There was a lot of shampooing to do, especially with all the cola. You know, it wasn't just as simple as one pass and, you know, the top layer's clean. I had to soak that crap out of there. And then, I hope I get that done tomorrow. Stay tuned.